It took me 3 years, but I finally got COVID. I'm feeling better now. As far as COVID goes, it wasn't a particularly bad case, but it still sucked. Sucked to be cooped up in the house for 10 days. Finally tested negative a couple days ago, and I'm feeling mostly better. A little bit low energy compared to normal, but was feeling cooped up and decided to come out here for some exploring. So I came out to the Olympic National Park again, one of my absolute favorite places in the world. No real plans. I'm just gonna kind of wander around and explore for a few days, slow down and do a little bit of like classic slow landscape photography. It's really, really nice to be out here. Here in the Quinault rainforest. Been here at least once before, maybe a couple times, but never on this particular trail. It's the Maple Glade Rainforest Trail. It's stunning so far. Compared to when I was out here on the peninsula a month or so ago, it is like an entirely different place. It's so much greener. It's just like everything exploded with green. Oh man, yeah, definitely still a little low energy. So I'm glad I'm not climbing any mountains this weekend. It's a Tuesday, whatever, this trip. Yeah, just gonna walk around and see if I can find some nice compositions. Maybe make a photo. Okay, so I've been walking around for like maybe 45 minutes, which is very slow because this whole trail through here is like a half mile. So I've done it a couple times and I'm walking pretty slow, but I think I finally found a composition that I'm pretty happy with. Here, I'll show you on the back of the camera. It's a tough shot. There's quite a bit of depth of field there, and I want most of it to be in focus. So I'm shooting at an f/16, and it's surprisingly dark in here. So we're at almost 2 seconds. If you see in real life here, I don't know if you can see better on the video, but this tree is actually quite a bit in front of that tree, and definitely way in front of those trees. So I think f/16 will be enough to keep at least those main 2 trees in focus, and then the background won't be too out of focus. Not a big fan of focus stacking, so I think that'll look nice. And then I don't think that this scene needs a polarizer, but since I'm here and since the light's not changing much and since it's very still, I'm gonna probably take a few with and without, and probably overexpose and underexpose, and just give myself lots of options, since sometimes it looks great on the back of a screen and you go back to the computer and it's super underexposed, or it looks better on a bigger screen without polarization. So when I'm doing forest photography like this and I have time, I like to give myself lots of options. So the original plan was for me to be on a flight right now, heading to Europe. I was going to do a 15-day international travel photography project in Denmark with a little bit of city photography in Copenhagen, and then some more nature landscape photography, exploring like the North Jutland coast and maybe some of the islands around Denmark. But a few days ago, I just decided that even if I tested negative by today, which I have, I just didn't think that I was going to have the energy to follow up 10 days of isolation with 2 weeks of solo travel. So fortunately, most of the stuff was cancelable. I'm only out a few $100 for a couple hotels that were not. So not the end of the world. it's pretty nice to have this this as a plan B. But I am definitely lower energy than I thought I would have when I left today, when I left Seattle. So I'm just gonna take it easy. I mean, it's already 8 o'clock, so it's almost sunset. I don't know, maybe there'll be a nice sunset. Maybe I'll pop down to the beach. Not really sure, but yeah. I was feeling super tired. I mean, it's mostly just post-COVID low energy, but light like this re-energizes me, and I'm feeling pretty good. Wow. Absolutely beautiful, and there's no way I'm gonna have time to get a shot down here. Maybe something will pop up. Probably not. Wow. The logs are arranged differently from last year. Big storms every winter. Absolutely beautiful here. This is definitely my favorite national park I've been to so far. I mean, I've been like 10 times, but I feel like I've just barely scratched the surface. Beautiful evening, but I did not give myself nearly enough time to find a composition, so I'm just gonna walk around and enjoy it. Fortunately, I'll be able to come back again tomorrow, so. Beautiful. Well, I thought I was done for the day. I didn't think I had nearly enough time to get a composition down here, but I think I ended up getting an okay one. I mean, it's getting way too dark to film on the GoPro, but you can just see how the rocks line up nicely. I think it's pretty good. Well, that's what I call reactive photography, and sometimes it works out. Usually doesn't, but sometimes you get a couple okay shots, and I think I got some nice ones tonight. But it's getting way too dark to film anything, and I gotta go find a spot to camp. So I'm gonna wrap up the video there, get back at it again tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks as always for the support, and I'll see you next time. Bye.